What do I say about this episode? It was all right. It was all right. I couldn't really say much about this, honestly. This is my second take now trying to do this review. I had like almost no energy in the first take, but we'll see how this one goes. This review is going to be really short, so bear with me. Unlike other episodes, I felt like this episode was like almost purely build up for what's to come later on in the series. So we'll see where it leads to. I don't think much of it's going to lead up to stuff immediately outside of like the devil in the hotel. And even then, I don't think that devil's going to be insanely powerful either because you saw Aki just obliterate one with gun flesh. Didn't look like it was too difficult, so we'll see how this one turns out. None of the fight scenes really last more than half an episode, so I doubt it's going to be that much of a problem, to be honest. It was cool to see like Denji actually realize that his goal wasn't as great as he initially thought it was. Touching breasts, bro, I'm still like face palming at that. But Makima wants him to keep that goal, so she did whatever she could to make Denji just more excited about that simplified goal. She's giving him a big reward if he kills the gun devil, which is honestly crazy. Make any wish of Denji's come true. That's a big reward. I hope that Denji's goal changes eventually. I'm pretty sure it's gonna lead to that. But right now, like Makima is winning 100% in this situation. We all know what Denji's going to be asking for. It's probably going to have sex with Makima, but we'll see how that goes. I don't think it's going to actually lead to that. I feel like he's probably going to ask for his freedom. That seems like the one thing that he should ask for. I'm not sure if he will. I think the series will eventually lead to that. I don't think we're going to get to the Gun Devil this season. I mean, I'm pretty sure the season's only like 13 episodes, so I doubt in 7 episodes we're going to get to that, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I guess all of us Makima fans got plenty of fan service today.
Indeed.
Aki's backstory for like how his family died was shown in this episode too. I mean, like it's typical shonen stuff, like having your entire family get massacred by the main villain of the series. I mean, we saw it in Demon Slayer. We're seeing it here. I mean, Aki's the typical shonen protagonist, but he's not the protagonist in this series, which is I'm thankful for. Aki's cool. Aki's cool. Don't get me wrong. Aki's cool, but like Denji seems like a much more fun protagonist to like follow throughout the course of the story. I don't know why Power's backstory made me feel more emotional than Aki's. Power's backstory was cliche, but this one, especially for anime, was extremely cliche. Happy-go-lucky family gets fucking obliterated by Saitama's one punch. Just okay, dude. The new characters we were introduced to was all right too. Like I don't think they're that great. Granted, we haven't been given much time with them, so I don't know 100% how good these characters are, but we'll see over time. I think the main group that we're going to be focusing on this season is Aki, Power, and Denji. I don't think we're going to stray away from that group too much. I'm sure the time that's given to the rest of these characters it's not going to be that much. It's not going to be that much. But yeah, like I said before, this episode's main purpose is just build up towards future episodes. Outside of like predicting to what the future is going to entail for this series, like I don't have much to talk about for this episode. It's mainly just build up for future episodes, like I said before, so there's not much to really analyze here other than the Denji and Makima scene, and I've already talked about that. You got the scene in the beginning with Denji and Power that continued off of episode 4. That scene was cool and everything, but it just played into Makima and Denji's scene later on. Aki's backstory was cool and everything, but it's just stuff that we usually see in shonen. The new characters are cool, but I don't expect to see much from them, so until I'm proven wrong, I'm not that interested in them. The next episode's fight's probably going to be really good, so I'm excited to see that. We'll see where that leads to. Next episode's looking to be a really good episode, but this episode was kind of like a nothing burger. It's probably like the worst episode that we've seen so far in the series because all the other episodes were either really funny or had some better emotional moments than what we've seen in this episode. This episode's good in comparison to other series, but in terms of Chainsaw Man standards, like it's all right. It's pretty mid in my opinion. The lowest score I gave an episode in this season so far has been like a 8, I think. So I'll probably just give this one a 7. It's not as funny as the other episodes. It doesn't hit as powerful as the other episodes. The animation, while good, there's nothing too impressive this episode. Animation's way better than we've seen in any other series this season, but again, it's not too impressive to Chainsaw Man standards. We've been spoiled a lot this series. Anyway, with all that said, I got some stuff for school to do, so be sure to like, subscribe, do the usual. Comment below what you think I missed this episode, and I'll see you guys later. See ya.